Hello everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo, and welcome back to another episode of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. This time, I'm gonna go into the settings real quick, because I want to see if I can center the screen a little better. There we go. Okay, so, last time on Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, we completed the Tide of Terror. And we beat the crap out of Raleigh the Frog. We also got ourselves one of the pages of the Thievius Raccoonus that showed the Ninja Spire Jump by Ryuichi Cooper. We also got information on where we can find the next member of the Fiendish Five.
We're all set to go to Mesa City.
This time, let's go.
It had been a while since I'd been back in the U.S. Next up, the notorious Muggshot, ruthless muscle of the Fiendish Five. What he lacked in brains, he definitely made up for in brawn. Turns out he wasn't always that way. He grew up as the run of the litter, a neighborhood weakling. The only friends he could turn to were usually found on the big screen. It was there that he spotted his first gangster, and he knew instantly that that's what he wanted to be. He spent the rest of his youth working real hard to get there, fueled on his dreams of great power and respect. With enough perspiration, he realized that dream. He'd become a hard-boiled, street-brawling, tough-as-nails gangster, ensuring that he'd never be kicked on or pushed around again. So he's holed up in Mesa City, huh? I've always wanted to go to that thriving American boomtown.
Sly Cooper in Sunset. Snake Eyes. Stupid. Sorry, my controller has a little bit of drift, so it will occasionally just do that. It usually fixes after I just go in circles for a few seconds. God damn it. Come on, get up there.
Hey, Sly, I thought you said Mesa City was going to be loud and busy. This looks more like a ghost town.
Something's happened. Where is everyone?
I don't know, but it's starting to give me the creeps. What do you say we take off?
And miss all the fun? Besides, I want to try out that new move I got from Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the Ninja Spire Jump?
Yeah, do me a favor and read me the instructions again.
To landeth safely upon diminutive points, leapeth lively and presseth the triggering device with the round geometrical object emblazoned upon it.
So jump and hit the circle button to land on narrow spots.
That's a rough translation.
I like Bentley. I like how he's like the nerd and he's like, oh, well, like if you say anything other than the technical way, then you're saying it wrong, but you got the gist of what it's trying to say. You know, I really like that. I think that's pretty funny. I think it could have easily gotten annoying, but I don't really think he's all that annoying. So, I guess I could talk a little bit about differences between the PS2 original and the HD version that you can find on the PS3, either through the HD collection or the, I forgot there was water there. And the HD version that you can find on the PS3, either through the HD Trilogy Collection or just buying it off of the PS3. So, the resolution is obviously much better. I think they increased the frame rate, but the beginning portion, like the beginning cutscene where Sly is in the shadows because you can't see him, and whatnot at the very beginning, like that is, he is no longer shadowed out. Also, something that is a little weird is that...
What's with those flashing lights?
The latest in high-tech security. Electronic floor sensors. Step on them and you're a goner.
Nice touch.
They're safe to walk on while flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
Okay, as I was trying to say, Carmelita's voice changes from game to game. For whatever reason, they decided to re-record her dialogue for the HD version of Sly 1. But, like, if you play the other HD versions, they didn't re-record her dialogue for any of the others. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think that they also, like, gave her Sly 2, Sly 3 voice. Because in this game, she has a Latina thing going on, which I think fits her much better. Ugh. One downside to playing the PS2 version, it's dark as hell, so it's hard to see when there is a bunch of light glare going on. Oh boy. But, you know, the controls are the same. Basically, I just chose this version because I prefer this voice of Carmelita, and the beginning of the game is, you know, like, the point where Sly is shadowed out is kind of... It's not crucial, but I prefer it be that way, and can I actually get up there? I think it's a death if I fall down there, so... Whoa, crap. But yeah, I just kind of prefer it to be that way. So it's just kind of minute preferences as to why I chose this version of the game to LP. Oh wait, did I miss anything back here? I'm always so paranoid when it comes to that because the clue bottles are hidden in really jerkish locations sometimes. We can't get over there yet. But like over there is the safe. So once we find out the clue bottles, we can go over there. Which we only need 9 more clue bottles. This is usually the chapter where I start forgetting where clue bottles are. So, you know, just wanted to give that a little heads up because it's gonna happen. So, something I found really weird when I was replaying this game for, you know, the test recordings is, for whatever reason, Sly tends to have a really hard time jumping on smaller platforms. You can die. Alright, my PS2 is starting to sound like a copy machine again. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I am actually recording this off of a PS2. Great, and I missed 3 of them. Wonderful! I'll see you guys back where they are. Oh, well, there's one. It's kind of a jerkish location to hide it. And, oh, there's the other 2. Okay, that wasn't so bad. They were both hidden off screen, out of view of your camera, so I don't feel too bad about that.
Press the circle to enter little bit of higher mathematics, and voila! Dial in 314. Outstanding! You've uncovered Rob McCooper's patented explosive hat technique. Use the triangle button to toss your cap. Then use the triangle button again to detonate it. Better back off to a safe distance first.
Yep. So, the explosive hat technique, which isn't really a technique as it is somehow turning your hat into a bomb. Anyway, this technique has been stated by people who like the game and not as a very useless ability, but I'll tell you, there are quite a number of locations here in level 2 where that ability comes in real handy. But for now, let's grab this key.
This Muggshot certainly isn't shy. Okay, so we know he's here somewhere, but how are we supposed to find him? Mesa City is a big place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he'd choose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you just need to find a way to break into the building's base.
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of something.
Okay, sorry about the quietness there. Aw, man. Wait, these are all the same type of key. Shouldn't I be able to just put it in all 3 of the locks? Alright. So... here's something that I probably should talk about is I mute my TV when I record, so if there is a bit of dialogue that I record over because I can't hear it, then I will just play the dialogue over when I talk, or during like the end slates or something.
What's going on down there?
Well, I drove to this hot dog stand for a quick snack, and the next thing you know, I'm getting challenged to a race by these gangster dogs.
Is there a key in it for the winner?
Yeah, 3 times around the track for a key.
It's all you, man. Drive the van with the left analog stick. And if you manage to pick up any nitro power-ups, you can get a boost by pressing the square button. Go get them.
I'm on it.
So, this is a mini game that a lot of people seem to really hate because the driving kind of sucks, but what I've never seen anyone bring up is that the turning really isn't that bad as long as you aren't doing hard turns and whatnot. You know, as long as you're not ramming into stuff and you aren't doing hard turns, the driving in this minigame really isn't all that bad. What I have seen people bring up is that the racers are far more competent than you, which just isn't true. The racers are, yeah, they're faster if you're not using the nitro, but you're supposed to use the nitro. That's kind of the point. And even then, you can not do hard turns like that. Whee! See, look at that. We're already in second place, and we're only on round 3 or round 2. The second lap. This isn't a boxing match. As much as I wish it would be. Okay, that is something I want to talk about a little bit. Why is it that boxing games have just gone extinct? Like, I've been playing a lot of boxing games lately. Like Ready to Rumble Boxing, round 1 and 2. You know, Contender, that's another one I got recently. That one's a lot of fun. You know, it's just... Also, the PS1 classic that is simply titled Boxing. You know, why isn't that a more common video game archetype? Like, we got baseball and basketball and all that other shit. Just give us boxing.
Way to go, Murray.
Alright, I think that will do it for this episode. So next time on Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, we are going to find 2 more keys. So, aside from the first and last chapters of the game, that's how we are going to do it. We are going to be going into the lair and doing 1 level and then doing, you know, whatever. You guys get the gist. See you guys